It's the Line Makers on Sporting News.
Folks, why don't we tell you about the BCS championship game? It's Notre Dame, it's Alabama. Crimson Tide a 10-point favorite. Total in the game is 41. I've got the two top odds makers, in my humble opinion, on the globe sitting right here. So I would be remiss if I didn't ask each of you gentlemen, what did you make this game?
Go ahead. Makers or odd balls?
Odd balls. Well, it's
odd balls.
It's a daily double.
I made the game 6.
The odd couple.
All year, Notre Dame had a slight gradual rise in their rating because of their performance, because they are covering spreads, playing well, and they're 6 points less than Alabama. Alabama might have dropped down a hair. 6 points less. There's no way they're number one.
What'd you make them?
I made the game 7 and a total of 35. I think it's a very defensive football game. Last year, look at what Alabama did to LSU in this game. Time to prepare. The defenses are the stars for both sides, and I think that it's the same type of matchup. It's going to be very difficult to move the football.
You know, we love the information we try to provide for you, and I truly believe the best information we can give you is where we think a number's going to go. And now this game's steamed up to 10. I know you guys are on the take here. So if you like Notre Dame, do it now because this game's coming down, isn't it?
Did he mean that rudely on the take?
On the take?
Yeah.
I wish.
You know something I don't know?
It's coming down, isn't it?
I think it's coming down. I don't know how far, but there has to be a lot of Notre Dame money coming in this weekend and into the game. I would think, Richie, this game could close as low as 7.5 or 8.
Yeah, I would have thought that, but the last few days I've been reading a lot of stuff, and there honestly is a split opinion on this game. Now, I'm not saying there's a split financial opinion on this game. I think I've been reading more about the public favoring Alabama. That's the side they want. But the real money is going to be taking the points. I mean, there is just no way that this team is a 10-point dog. And grab it while you can, because if you don't get 10, you're losing a number, a big number.
Listen, history's proven this out. You know, I know you got the power ratings and you got all those evaluation tools, but then you got to get the human feel and go between the lines. And we've seen it in title games where teams are told when they have more than a month to prepare for a game that they're not in the same class as another team. They show up with a chip on their shoulder and they say, we think otherwise.
I love that angle to the game. You're right, Notre Dame is, and I was wondering where you were going. I had no idea where you were going with this, but I think it's a great point. I really do, and I think Notre Dame comes in. They were the first team there. That's another trend I follow. The first team that flies in. It's also a value. I'm just kidding about that one. They will give you a great game defensively, and their young quarterback Olsen has improved week by week. I thought it was going to be a negative for this team because I thought Reese was the better quarterback by 3 points, but Golson has improved enough where he's actually better than Tommy Reese now.
These two teams give up, I think, 10 and 11 points per game, per team. Definitely going to be a defensive struggle. Notre Dame went into Oklahoma. You really gave them a beating. They've beaten 8 teams that are in bowl games this year. I'm not saying that's a tremendous stat, but they beat 8 teams that went to bowl games this year.
Right.
And you're going to give the team 10 points. I'm going to take it, and I've already taken it. I might take it some more if Brian wants to lend me a few thousand.
Hey, one final footnote. Total on the game's 41. Fat chance of that, by the way. It's already a low total. Are you both leaning to the under?
The lowest Notre Dame total this year, 41. It figures to be, 10-7, 13-10, 17-10. I mean, 17-14. It's 21-14 might be a blowout.
He's talking about lower than I made it. I made it 35, and I think it will close. It'll close a little below 40, 39.5, maybe 39. Could get to 38.5 possibly.
Hey, can I borrow a couple of K so I can loan Richie a couple of K?
Yeah, you got it.
It's the BCS title game, Bama and Notre Dame.